The truth is, there is a problem when it comes to what is really happening in Kenya right now. If you've read books like The Challenge of Nationhood by Mboya, it will tell you that there are, a lot of things that are not going on as it should be. First of all, let's see at the issue of the government and its citizens. He talks about it in this book, and he says that most of the times the government, the party forms the government, and then after that, when the party and the government are the same, then the issue is a lot of the problems that the citizen goes through are not being talked through. Like there is no a framework or a platform in which they can be solved because the problems are merely shifted. They are the same people in the government and they are the same people in the party. So I don't think a lot of new ideas will come into it. Second to that, this brings something that is more crucial to our continent or our countries in Africa. A lot of our governments use their own people, use the stakeholders, those who have been in the government, to get the information about their citizens. You know, so this brings them versus us to everyone. Like the citizens think that it is the government versus them because the government doesn't have the real information of the people. They use their own people to get the information about the people, which sometimes is not reliable and it's not authentic. So this also brings there's some dissatisfaction between these two groups. Then there is the intellectuality of of the three arms of government, the bodies, like let's say, for example, the executive or the legislative. Most of these people are intellectuals, or maybe they've been an assumption that for you to be in these positions you have to be an intellectual. Most of them are not intellectuals, and then let's say the best case is for somebody like Sonko. Will not categorize him as an intellectual because if you look at what this society or maybe the current times we live in define as intellectual are those that have some education background, and it has to be more than primary. After that, like you have to have some inclusivity in all of the things that you do. It's more of like some speciality in everything that you do in those reading and all that. I read and I consider myself a philosopher, but I always see myself as the foolishest. I don't know if there is something called foolishest, but yeah, I'm not sure I'm the most dumb guy you ever met. I always think I'm dumb. Sometimes I think I have great ideas, but then when it comes to it, I always tend to overthink them, that I doubt them. But the cat says that I think, and so I am.